Hello everybody, welcome back to PadFootTD Games. My name is Zach, I'm the voice behind the icon, and today we are in a brand new one for us, Flashing Lights. Now, Flashing Lights is pretty much what, if it can get to where it needs to be, it's pretty much GTA LSPDFR, obviously just not in GTA. We've stopped playing LSPDFR on the channel. For those of you who don't know, it's where you get to be a cop in GTA 5. Great modding community, used to was. It's so broken now because the game updates constantly and developers don't want to keep on updating their mods. It gets a pain in the ass, and I'm going to take one right from Jeff Favignano on this one. It's not worth the time to keep on updating it. So LSPDFR, even though I did record like 3 episodes for you guys in December, you'll notice that I never released them. And that was because I didn't like it. I was so rusty, and by the time I wanted to come back into it, the game updated, and this wasn't updated, and I said, you know what, screw it, I give up. So, let's look at this game. This is Flashing Lights. It's still in early access, it's still being worked on, but it is amazing. You can be a cop in EMS, fire. There's actually 2 maps you can be. You can tow, ticket, chase, investigation. There's all kinds of stuff, and I'm really excited about it. There are 2 maps. We're going to keep with the original for now for this first couple episodes, and then we'll go and explore the next one. But let's click on single player. Let's set these to max because the computer can handle it. There. We'll put that up to high. Day's fine. Medium fuel consumption. I wish there was a realistic one. Medium actually was a lot last time. So let's jump into it. I'm actually really excited about this. You guys will notice, because there's some like progress tally bars on the side, that I've played this already. And I played this intentionally because I wanted to see how it worked. And then I fell in love with it and I kept on playing it. Got it part of the Steam summer sale. So very excited about it. Sorry, apparently I'm very phlegmy this morning. It's 93. It's been a heat wave, so we've been living off of air conditioning. So I do apologize. But here you get to choose between police, fire, and medic all in the same map and different vehicles to choose from. But we're going to pick police. We're going to come down. You can obviously pick male or female. Let's just go through these really quick. 1, 2, and 3. I prefer 3. It feels like a stady to me. For female, 1, 2, and 3. I don't know why you stick very short. We're going to keep our trooper hat. And we're going to rock some shades. You are able to have face masks as well. They put that in there for COVID. So, going to love that. Clicking on this, it's actually going to load us into the map. And here we get to pick our car. Now, you'll see that they've already have a couple customized. But I'm going to show you what we have available here in the game. I'm very excited about it. I'm going to keep on saying that because this is just, it lived up to my expectations. Now you'll see, let's go through this all really quick, okay? Top left, you've got your kind of ranking menu, and you can turn it on and off with F1. But it gives you your reputation. You have a reputation for finishing calls, giving tickets, any police work. You lose it from hitting parked cars and running over signs. That's what I've lost it for so far. That's why it's not a nice even number. I've had 4 arrests, 9 parking tickets, and 3 impounds. Now the calls, they just keep coming because they want to keep you engaged. I have a feeling we're eventually going to have a loadout room through here. But here's where you register your suspect. You can change roles on the far right one, and here you can grab a vehicle. You've got a mini-map that can become larger. Here's our first area that we're going to use. I have not gone out anywhere from the city where we are right now, so that could be fun. And again, like I said, the calls keep on coming, so it does become a little bit repetitive. Now, we are here in the police menu. Now, you can select on your cars. You've obviously got a Crown Vic. You do have a Charger. You do have the Ford Explorer, the Silverado. Not the Silverado. Tahoe. There we go. Whoo! You also have the transport van, which I'm going to assume kind of looks like a Ram. And you do have a tow truck. Now, you'll notice that these are already been customized. And I've done that because I came in and already played. So once you pick your vehicle, you can come into appearance. You've got the standard police livery, the white, and the black. I like the black for the Crown Vic, personally. And then you can edit your sirens. Now, the sirens don't have as many. I can actually come right in here, and you can hear the bullhorn. Okay, and we can go through the siren setups. And double click 2 from it. You can come in here and you can go through all different ones. There's not many to really choose from. You can see that you kind of already know what you want to do. Double tip that to get out of it. My favorite thing that you can do is you can edit the lights. Now look at all the areas where you can put lights on this thing. You can make it from a Christmas tree to as slick as you possibly want. Turn the lights on, you're able to see what you want to change. So, me personally, Crown Vic was the first thing that I had done, and I've done a little bit more since this. Let's start with the light bar up top. So, what you do is you don't click on the actual light itself. You click on the default presets underneath, and you can actually change the color. So, we've got our standard blue and red, double red for probably fire, and all blues. You know me. By now, I am a fan of all blues. But then you come in here, and you got the same lights, but you do have them as excuse me, LED. This I love. This is just screaming old school to me. Just the standard rotation. And, of course, we can go all blues as well. Then we've got the light comm on top. Of course, again, with the same 3 patterns. And we start going into other precincts. Now, I've never been one for the triangle display. But I do think it is handy for others to be able to have it. Let's see, then you got the vector halogens, then the headlights. Again, to match to your preference. Then you start getting more modern. This one is a very flat, very small bar. You come to my get to, which is the integrality one, because it also has a traffic sensor in the back here, or you can go with, of course, the what I just call them, the thick the thick light bar up on top. Depends how much you want to be seen, but you can also start going into like what just feels like super old school, which is just neat. Yeah, I love the amount of selections that we have here, and I'm going through this for your benefits just so you can actually see what it is, so you're not like, oh, you know, da-da-da. On every police cruiser, you have the same exact lighting preferences. I love the giant 1 beacon. Go into caution, little beacons up on top. Double beacon number 2. Investigator on the side. And again, the tracing is actually very, very nice on these ones. Beacon 2 on the side, LED beacon, then LED beacon 2, which is just going a little bit faster. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick my favorite. We're going to pick it in all blues. Once you picked it, you just click X. Make sure when you're checking this, because I didn't know it at first, I didn't know how to turn them on. I was not paying attention up top. Turn those on. We have the ability to add up by the mirror. We can add a light. I'm going to choose not to. Exit that. You can also put one down here on the dash. I am going to change these little the little wigwags back and forth. Up front, I think I just want them double instead of the quad. Yeah, grill lights, boom, right there. This one's already flashing blue. We want to go all blues because that's my favorite, so we're going to do that. You can see that we've only got those options there. Click that out. You can also have fender light. A little too much for me. We're not going to make that much of a Christmas tree for the Crown Vic. But I am going to go through and a couple of the established ones that are already here. I am going to add to them. I'm going to put one in the rear door. Not on this vehicle, but I definitely would put it on the Charger, is that we do have these side runners, which I think look great, just not on a Crown Vic. I don't need a back fender one. I don't think we want any up here. Yeah, you know what? Let's see. What's the double look like? Yeah, let's do the double. I said that I wasn't going to make this a Christmas tree, but now I just feel like I've lied. Traffic advisory. So you got one that goes from the middle out. You got two. Really, it's just changing the pattern. And really, I don't have a preference, so we're just going to more or less leave it as is. You can put ones down in the lower corners as well, but again, I think we start getting a little too crowded to be able to actually see out the rear window. I do like by the number plate. Great place for them. Come in here, change this one as well. And this one going all blues once more. Whoops. There we go. I don't know why that one wasn't changing at first. Don't need any here, but it does not do it on both sides, so we've got to edit it ourselves. Put in the one there. Okay. That's looking good. I think we are ready to head out on our very first patrol. So you're going to hit save and exit. It's going to take a little second to load, and it's going to put us right back in the game. I'm going to grab a drink really quick because I've been talking way too much this morning. All right. So I'm actually using a gamepad. We're going to ignore that call for now. I'll start telling you all the controls here in a bit. But I love this gamepad personally. Hold on. Whoops, clicking out of everything. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Excuse me. There we go. Okay. So, as we're walking around, it's A to interact with anything, A to sit in, or you'll automatically close the door. The thing that you won't do is when you get out, the door will actually stay open, which is awesome. When you do park or you move, your wheels will be in the same position, just like in sticky wheels. Inmates go in the back. Here's my favorite thing. Open up the trunk. There are lights in the trunk, which is great. But you have the access of certain things here in the back, so you just go through the menu. We've got getting to weapon number 2, reload, ammo. We've got spike strip, speed gun, traffic vest, traffic cone, road flare, which we haven't had to use yet. I'm very excited about it. Fire extinguisher, and spare tire. Now, spare tire must not work, but it's neat to know that it's here and available. One thing that you do need to remember with this vehicle is, well, with all the vehicles on this map, you do have gas. And you can see, wow, that car is very loud. Can we change that? Very loud Crown Vic. Wow. All right. There we go. Maybe it was just me, but standard controls, very janky, very much on the sensitivity, which I've checked. Yeah, I was going to say, I've checked, but did we ever do anything really about it? That I do not know. Let's actually see if that helps. Nope, not at all, actually. That doesn't do sensitivity. That's the amount that it actually does. Huh. Well, we're learning. Not necessarily a good thing. Let's just turn down a little bit, I guess. So you're just going to be a little bit more careful with it. So you'll see that the calls keep on coming up on the side. There's calls and there's random events. You also got blinkers, which I think is a great piece right here as well. Variety of things to see in the game, not super crazy. You've got a handful of cars that drive very janky. You've got people stopped for some reason. And you've only got a couple bodies that go around. Where we're not going to go? Was it because of this guy? I thought it would have been because of this guy. Alright, well, I'm going to turn on the lights. Yeah, there we go. You good? Yeah, just keep going. I'm gonna bust myself out here. Okay, so left buttons for lights, right for that. Also, turn on lights is also to respond to calls. So we just got a call of an officer needing assistance. It'll show up there on the map. We're going to look quickly at our mini map. It's up on the highway, so we're going to actually turn ourselves around. We're going to respond code 3. I'm assuming that officer is having an issue with a suspect. Driving is very hard in this game. Clear the intersection. You can also give people tickets on their cars for parking, like on the sidewalk, which I love to do. As you can see, 9 parking tickets. Of course, I'm not in the Charger, so... Oh, trying to fill too much with sirens. They usually do pull over out of your way, but it gets just like GTA. Horrible just like that. I think they're off here, off the exit. Dispatch them on scene. Catch the fleeing suspect. Oh, there they go. So we're gonna get out. We're gonna grab this. We're gonna have to press 3. Whoa. If you're gonna use a gun, I'm using a gun on you. Yeah, okay, so if you point a gun at them, you do have a couple options. Either they will surrender or they'll continue to fire at you. Put your hands back up. Okay, dispatch, they're running on us again. I'm gonna go with non-lethal. You pull a gun on me, again, I'm gonna shoot you. Stop! You're gonna get tased! You're gonna get tased. Taser! So you fire 1 round from your taser, and they will do this whole little jellyfish scene. Once they get up, they should stay stopped. You can interact with, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to just quickly put them in handcuffs, and then I'll tell you about it. So when you come up with somebody, you can interact with them. You can give them the commands, ask for ID, wait here, follow. In actions, you can... come on. You got to be very patient with the menu. Grab, frisk, handcuff, return item, which is if you're working with a shoplift. Alcohol test is very important. And transport. But what we're going to do is we're going to frisk them. All right, do you have anything on you that's going to poke me, stab me, explode, anything like that? Okay, she's got a weapon. She's got an ID card. I'm going to have to... Let's see. Well, you know what? I think I can use the car. So what we're going to do... We were able to get her. She did shoot at us, so that's going to be a whole nother crime. We're going to grab her. We're going to slowly go down our hill here. See if we can talk to that officer. The dialogue ability is a little lacking in this game. I'm hoping that'll be better in the future. But we got our unit right over here. Tripping down the hill. Okay, as I say, can we get up the hill? Let's open up the door. Let's place her in the back seat. All right, at this point, you are under arrest. You do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you. Do you understand these rights? I read them to you. Of course you do. All right, let's take a seat. And let's get ourselves over here behind the other unit. All right, now I should be able to use this. So search database. Okay, so I'd actually have to put in her name. Very interesting. We'll do that next time. I didn't ask her last time, so we won't. But let's climb on out. Let's see if we can talk to this officer. Not a word. All right, back to the station we go. Like I said, lacking a little bit. But we'll bring her back to the station, and we will file our report. I'm just going to come up here, and I'm going to whip her around. Whoop, off the road a little bit. We'll turn off our lights for now, and we're going to head back to the station and get her processed. So those are... There's a tree in the highway. Those are some of the calls that you can get. You'll see them popping up on the right. I've had blocked. I've had blocked driveway, officer needing assistance, transporting somebody to court, which we'll do when we do transport missions. So there's just a handful of things. I do believe there's a day and night cycle as well, so that's something that can be explored for different pieces. We do have first-person view, where, of course, the RPMs doesn't work, but the fuel gauge does. Yeah, configure on that one. So, again, a little janky when the driving. Definitely feels more janky in the vehicle. Also, I don't know how to pull people over yet. I thought that was something that you could do. I'm going to have to look into it. We'll check it out next episode. We're going to have to stop here, aren't we? That guy just ran red light. So again, another time where I wish I knew how we could pull people over. But, you know, we're learning. But I wanted you to see the basics of it in this episode, and we'll jump into it. Yeah, slam on the brakes there, buddy. Wow. Ah, boy. But, you know, it's going to be one of those learning curves. That guy just rear-ended us. You're lucky I already got somebody with me. Technically, you can have more than one. In the back, I had somebody yesterday who was drunk in public, and then all of a sudden I got called out to another call. We're going through that one. 40 miles an hour through downtown doesn't seem super safe to me. Either way. But yeah, I've had people intoxicated for the police. I love personally going around and writing tickets. I think it's hilarious. I don't know why I think it's hilarious, but I do. Whoop, don't cut that corner short. But we have the suspect. We're actually going to come back here. I'm going to cheat. Going to come back to the station. I'm going to park up front. I'm going to bring her in. Just going to leave the vehicle running. Close my door. I'm going to grab her actions. Grab. She's already been frisked. I'm going to shut the door to keep the AC in because it's supposed to be 93 today. All right, they're going to get you booked here, and then we'll try to figure out what's going on. The running, you know, we could have said that you were afraid of, but firing on an officer, you are going to be looking at some pretty hard time. Didn't even look at your name. Don't even care. Isabel. And player 13250. And boom, 35 points just like that, and I get credit for one arrest. You know what, we'll do... we won't do one of those yet. I don't want to do transportation yet. But what we are going to do is we're going to back her up. And we are going to go find somebody to give a parking ticket because that's my jam. And it looks like we have the ability right here because somebody is blocking a fire hydrant. So I'm just going to park ourselves right here. And again, this is not anything like wow or exciting. You know what? No, I've got to write a ticket for somebody parked by a fire hydrant. Your mugging in progress can wait. No valid parking permit, parked in a no parking area, parked in handicapped space, blocking driveway, blocking a fire hydrant, license plate number $50. It's like, wait, is that the real time? No, it is not. And boom, they get a little sticker. And I get credit. Woo! I get shot at, I get 35 points. I write a ticket, I get 10. Gotta love it. Now, see, when the vehicle blocking driveway comes up like this one, all I could do is write a ticket. I'd actually need a tow truck, which is going to be in another episode. But that is going to be it, guys. That is the basic of flashing lights for the police mode. That's me turning off the engine. That's why I got really quiet really fast. We're going to come back in. We're going to do a couple other ones so you guys can see a couple other calls. But we are definitely going to try out the fire department, the towing, the everything. We're going to try everything. So I'm really excited to bring you guys with it here in Flashing Lights. But that's going to do it for this one. If you enjoy what you saw, we do try to put a video out here on the channel every single day. And thank you guys for getting us past 600 subscribers. I really honestly can't believe it. So thank you so much for coming out to this one. And we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.